Good day, my name is Bluesuit and today I'll be going over my review of the early access turn-based strategy roguelite known as the Hand of Merlin. The Hand of Merlin takes place sometime after the adventures of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Now, deep into his twilight years and a shadow of his former self, Merlin reaches out telepathically to summon a group of heroes to call the tide of an impending prophecy. Long ago, he foresaw the coming of a great threat from the unknown void that would usher in a monstrous destruction to this world. Only through the powers of the Holy Grail could such an evil be beaten back, and it lies on your team to battle through the endless night on a pilgrimage to deliver the Grail to the holy city of Jerusalem, battling gnashing teeth and writhing tentacles at every step. The story in the Hand of Merlin clashes Arthurian legend with Lovecraftian horror, and every run seems to be a little bit different based on story-driven RNG and your own choices, with several endings available to players who are able to defeat its campaign. The game begins with Merlin's voice whispering in your head, tasking you with the pilgrimage of the Grail in Albion. From here, the Hand of Merlin opens you up to the first zone's map. Each one is a series of branching paths with various nodes that all lead downhill toward the final boss of the map. When landing on a node, a text-based RPG event will pop up based on RNG, presenting you with a situation that you'll need to overcome. Some of these random scenarios can be as easy as discovering food and moving on, while others, if misplayed, can lead to debuffs or combat with bandits or the creatures of the void called abominations. These abominations are significantly more difficult than the Hand of Merlin's bandit enemies, and with each passing turn they spread across the map, infecting more and more nodes. You can't visit every node on the map in one run, but wasting too much time will cause you to run out of food as well as spread the curse. Once you make it to the end of the map, there's a scripted boss battle, and if you're victorious, you get to move on to the next map, with 3 maps in total before the story's climactic final battle. The maps are set up well with lots of different node types that can reward lots of different items from gear, experience, health, or currencies. One such currency is essence, and it's really the only thing that carries over between runs. Your characters will all have their own abilities, but Merlin actually also has his own abilities, and he can use these on any ally's turn. These super strong abilities must be unlocked via essence, and they stay unlocked for subsequent runs. Combat in the Hand of Merlin takes place in a tactical turn-based setup. Your team consists of no more than 3 characters, and each party takes turns moving and attacking. When it's your party's turn, you can move any character in any order, allowing you to set up some pretty fun combos. For example, you can command your ranger to shoot anything that moves, and then have your tank run up and shove a character to trigger a reaction shot. Their skills all start off fairly basic like this, but as you level them up, they can upgrade their skills to increase their capabilities. All skills and upgrades are RNG based though, so you may not have the same skills available to each character on every run. My Mystic, for example, had a great skill where he could restore a lot of armor to his teammates, but on my second run, he instead had a skill where he would throw a grenade that did damage and destroyed cover. I do wish that I had more control over my skill choices, but on the other hand, it was fun to have to work around what these characters could do and still find synergy in my team comps. On top of learning and upgrading your character's abilities, you can also upgrade all of their equipment and purchase a myriad of relics that have powerful passives and active abilities to further strengthen your characters. There are a couple of rough spots in the Hand of Merlin that really need a tune-up though before I can recommend players to pick it up. For starters, it's a very easy game to cheese due to its current save system. Right now, the only autosave is at the beginning of a fight, so if things start to go south, you can really just quit to the main menu to restart the fight entirely. Certainly not a huge issue, but it really undermines the difficulty of the game and allows you to blaze through all of its current content in only a couple of hours. The second is with Merlin's abilities. The Merlin spells are the coolest in the game, and they can do massive damage or bestow huge boons to your team. The issue is that mana, the currency that fuels these spells, really doesn't become readily available until some story events at the very tail end of the game that allow you to pick up and spend mana much more freely. Once this ability is unlocked, the fights in the Hand of Merlin become that much more fun, and it's a shame that this ability isn't used more often in the first 95% of the game. And the final and bigger issue that I have is with the unlockable characters. Currently there are 9 total characters in the game, and the requirements to unlock them aren't that easy by any means. However, every single one that I unlocked was just a reskin of the starter class before it. They had slightly different stats by maybe 2 or 3 points, but other than that, even their skills were the same. Once I found that out, it really killed any chance of replayability for me because I was so looking forward to doing new runs with different characters. You can pick up the Hand of Merlin on Steam when it launches tomorrow, May 11th, 2021. I love the Arthur Craftian style to it as it takes something familiar like Knights of the Round Table and adds tentacled void monsters to it. Additionally, the combat is actually really fun with some satisfying team and skill mechanics, but having some more replayability options would really make the gameplay experience last a bit longer, so in its current state I'm valuing the Hand of Merlin at $11, and I'm excited to see what the next 6 months of development brings. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Hand of Merlin. Come see me on Twitch where you can watch our reviews in progress 5 nights a week. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Until next time, peace!